The rain hammers down, relentless on a thin tin roof. Each drop is a tiny fist pounding metal. Outside, mud and water churn. Inside, darkness, no power, no lights, no phones. Then a child's cry pierces the noise. Not fear, thirst, a raw, painful thirst that scrapes the throat. This is the real sound of disaster. The tap ran brown, then dry. Bottled water is gone. Rain falls everywhere, but none is safe to drink. This is the impossible choice millions face in disaster. I've seen this scene too many times. After earthquakes, hurricanes, infrastructure fails, pipes break, treatment plants shut down. Your survival depends on it. In the darkness, with rain pounding and a child crying for a drink, the true fight for survival begins. The storm is only the beginning. The real crisis is what comes after. Disaster can strike anywhere, anytime. In 2023, a powerful earthquake shattered Morocco's high Atlas Mountains. Villages crumbled and vital irrigation channels vanished. Suddenly, people were left with nothing. No safe water, only ruins. The thirst was immediate, the danger real. People drank from unsafe sources, risking deadly disease. These aren't isolated incidents, they're a global pattern. Getting help is a monumental task. Roads destroyed, aid delayed. This is the brutal reality of a water crisis, a race against time. The body can only survive a few days without water. Children and the elderly are most at risk. The silent crisis of thirst is often the biggest killer. Water is everywhere, but safe water is nowhere. Survival depends on making water safe. That's the real challenge. In crisis, we look to technology. High-tech filters, mobile purification plants. Impressive, but fragile. They need power, trained technicians, spare parts. In disaster zones, these systems often fail. Imagine a state-of-the-art water unit, but the generator's broken, or the operator can't get there. The machine sits useless while people wait. Even bottled water has limits. Heavy, bulky, hard to transport, and creates waste. When bottles run out, dependency becomes dangerous. Aid is a lifeline, not a solution. True resilience means empowering people to purify their own water. We've forgotten the basics, relying on technology for survival. When tech breaks, we're helpless. The most effective solutions are often the simplest. Built and maintained by anyone, anywhere, using local materials. No power, no spare parts, just robust, adaptable, resilient tools. These solutions put power back in people's hands. We must look beyond the complex and rediscover the wisdom of the simple. In disaster, simplicity saves lives. The answer isn't always new, it's often old. Survival is about adaptability, not just technology. The basics matter most when everything else fails. That's where hope begins. The solution isn't new, it's ancient, the slow sand filter. Water passes slowly through layers of sand and gravel. It looks basic, but the real magic is the living layer on top, the Schmutzdecker. This slimy film is a community of microorganisms. As water seeps through, they devour harmful pathogens. The sand traps dirt. The Schmutzdecker purifies. It removes up to 99% of pathogens, turning deadly water safe. The filter maintains itself as long as water is added. It's nature's own purification system, harnessed in a simple container. Ancient Greeks and Egyptians used sand to clarify water. In the 1800s, John Gibb built the first citywide slow sand filter, slashing cholera deaths. This simple idea became a public health cornerstone. Now we're rediscovering its power for today's disasters. Old wisdom, adapted for the world's toughest environments. The slow sand filter is proof. Sometimes the best solutions are the oldest. It's a living filter, simple, effective, and resilient. In crisis, it's a lifeline. The answer was always beneath our feet. We just had to look. The slow sand filter's beauty is its adaptability. Scaled down, it becomes the bio-sand filter, buildable almost anywhere. All you need: a container, pipe, sand, and gravel. Use what you have: barrel, bucket, even a concrete cylinder. Wash sand and gravel thoroughly, then layer coarse gravel at the bottom, finer gravel, then sand. The right sand grain size is crucial for the Schmutzdecker to form. Once assembled, pour water in daily. The first few weeks, water isn't safe yet. The filter is ripening. After 2 to 3 weeks, the biological layer matures. Now every bucket of dirty water comes out clean. This process empowers people, control over health and safety. It's not just aid, it's a self-made solution. Building a biosand filter is an act of resilience. It says, we will survive using our own hands and knowledge. It transforms victims into agents of recovery. More than a filter, it builds confidence and hope. In disaster, this simple tool is a foundation for rebuilding. Hope starts with clean water. The true test of any survival tool is the field. After Haiti's 2010 earthquake, cholera swept through camps. Biosand filters built locally provided safe water and protection. In Nepal, after the 2015 quake, landslides wiped out water systems. Local craftspeople built filters with mountain materials. The solution didn't depend on broken roads or outside help. Across Southeast Asia, biosand filters combat everyday contamination. In rural areas, they turn river or pond water safe, reducing disease. Children stay healthy and in school. It's a simple intervention with massive impact. These examples show the power of ancient ideas. Biosand filters work in chaos and for long-term health. They're successful because they're simple, affordable, and adaptable. People can build, understand, and repair them. Ownership is the key to success. The filter becomes a household guardian, passed down through knowledge. In disaster or daily life, it's a lifeline. In true survival, you won't have a kit or instructions. You'll rely on your wits and knowledge of nature. Bushcraft is essential, knowing how to find the right sand, distinguish it from silt or clay. Containers can be improvised: a hollowed log, a reed basket lined with clay, bamboo for pipes. Bushcraft is seeing resources in wilderness. It's adapting designs to fit what you have. Survival is problem-solving. Every environment is unique. Sometimes you dig settling pools by a river to clarify water before filtering. Even a hole in the sand near a riverbank acts as a natural filter. The principles of the biosand filter work on any scale. When there's no aid, your knowledge is your asset. Finding water is step one. Making it safe is what keeps you alive. The basics of filtration can be applied anywhere. Your hands and brain are your best tools. Ancient and modern solutions reveal a truth. High-tech systems are powerful but fragile. Biosand filters are cheap, simple, and flexible. In the field, they outperform complex technology for reliability and impact. Studies show dramatic drops in waterborne disease, fewer children dying, healthier communities. This isn't theory, it's proven. A box of sand and microbes is a top public health tool. Survival is about resilience, adapting, enduring, overcoming. The slow sand filter teaches us the best solutions aren't always new. They're rooted in nature, simple and empowering. Ancient wisdom is more relevant than ever. Learn these skills, practice them. Knowing how to find and purify water is vital. In crisis, this knowledge is your light. Never underestimate the power of old ways. They might just save your life.